Imagine stepping into a home where every corner hums with serenity, where laughter echoes and prosperity seems to flow effortlessly. What if the secret to this harmony lies in a single, joyful figure, the smiling Maitreya Buddha, whose presence radiates warmth and abundance? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover how this beloved symbol of compassion and optimism can transform your space into a sanctuary of positive energy through the ancient art of feng shui. Stay with me, for this is not just about decor, it's about inviting a brighter future into your life. As a historian and philosopher, immersed in the teachings of Buddhism for over 3 decades, I've seen how sacred symbols like the Maitreya Buddha bridge the spiritual and the material, guiding us toward balance. Feng shui, the ancient Chinese practice of harmonizing energy or qi, complements Buddhist principles by teaching us how to align our surroundings with universal rhythms. The Maitreya Buddha, often depicted with a beaming smile and a generous belly, is more than a statue. It's a beacon of hope, embodying the promise of enlightenment and abundance. But how does this figure, rooted in Buddhist wisdom, intersect with feng shui to elevate your home or workplace? Let's dive into the profound meaning behind Maitreya's image and discover how to position it for maximum harmony. Picture this: a workspace where creativity flows freely, or a home where tensions dissolve, replaced by joy and connection. By thoughtfully placing a Maitreya Buddha statue in your environment, you can invite these very energies, prosperity, peace, and optimism into your daily life. This isn't mere superstition. It's a deliberate act of aligning your space with the compassionate energy Maitreya represents. Whether you're seeking financial stability, emotional calm, or spiritual growth, the right placement of this sacred figure can amplify your intentions. Curious? Keep watching, and if this resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to spread this wisdom with others seeking harmony. Before we explore the specifics, let me invite you to join our community of seekers. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with friends who might benefit from a dose of positive energy. Together, let's create spaces that uplift the soul. Now, let's begin our exploration of Maitreya Buddha's feng shui significance and how to bring his radiant energy into your life. The spiritual and feng shui significance of Maitreya Buddha. In Buddhist tradition, Maitreya is the Buddha of the future, destined to appear when humanity most needs compassion and wisdom. His name, derived from the Sanskrit Maitri, loving kindness, reflects his role as a harbinger of hope, joy, and universal goodwill. Unlike the historical Buddha, Shakyamuni, who attained enlightenment in our era, Maitreya symbolizes a promise, a world where suffering diminishes and enlightenment flourishes. His iconic depiction, often as a jovial figure with a round belly, a wide smile, and treasures like gold coins or a sack of blessings, embodies abundance, contentment, and the joy of giving. In feng shui, Maitreya Buddha is a powerful symbol of yang energy, vibrant, uplifting, and dynamic. His presence is believed to activate the qi of prosperity, happiness, and protection, making him a cherished figure in homes and workplaces. But his power lies not just in his image, but in the intention behind it. As a Buddhist scholar, I've learned that Maitreya's energy resonates most when we approach his presence with mindfulness, seeing his statue not as a mere object, but as a reminder of our own capacity for kindness and generosity. The laughing Maitreya, often called the happy Buddha in the West, is particularly revered in feng shui for his ability to dispel negative energy, shui qi, and attract auspicious energy, sheng qi. His rounded belly symbolizes wealth and contentment, his smile radiates joy, and his relaxed posture invites ease. In Chinese culture, he is sometimes conflated with Buddha, a legendary monk known for his benevolence, further emphasizing his role as a bringer of good fortune. By placing a Maitreya Buddha statue in your space, you're not just decorating, you're inviting an energy that aligns with Buddhist values of compassion and feng shui principles of harmony. Principles of placing Maitreya Buddha in feng shui. To harness Maitreya's energy, placement is key. Feng shui teaches that every space has a bagua and energy map, dividing your home or workplace into sectors corresponding to aspects like wealth, health, relationships, and career. Maitreya's statue can activate these areas, but only if positioned with care and respect. Here are some guiding principles rooted in both Buddhist reverence and feng shui wisdom. Respectful elevation. In Buddhism, sacred images are treated with reverence. Place the Maitreya Buddha statue on a clean, elevated surface, such as a table or shelf, at least 3 feet above the ground. This honors his spiritual significance and ensures his energy flows freely. Avoid placing the statue on the floor, in cluttered areas or near bathrooms, as these can disrupt the flow of positive qi. Facing the entrance, to invite prosperity and protection, position Maitreya facing the main entrance of your home or workplace. This placement allows him to greet incoming energy, transforming it into auspicious qi. His joyful expression can neutralize negativity from visitors or external sources, creating a welcoming atmosphere. For example, in a home, placing him in the living room facing the front door can enhance family harmony. In an office, position him near the reception to foster positivity among clients and staff. Wealth and abundance corners. In feng shui, the southeast corner of the space governs wealth and prosperity. Placing a Maitreya Buddha statue here, especially one holding symbols like gold ingots or a treasure sack, can amplify financial opportunities. Surround the statue with symbols of abundance, such as plants or a small water feature, to enhance the flow of qi. However, ensure the area is clean and uncluttered, as stagnant energy can block Maitreya's blessings. Material and color considerations. The statue's material can influence its energy. A golden or bronze Maitreya enhances wealth and prestige, ideal for offices or wealth corners. A wooden statue promotes growth and vitality, suitable for family rooms. White or jade statues emphasize purity and spiritual growth, perfect for meditation spaces. Choose a statue that resonates with your intention and ensure it's proportionate to the space, neither too large to overwhelm nor too small to go unnoticed. Mindful intention. In Buddhism, intention, sankalpa, is paramount. Before placing the statue, take a moment to reflect on your aspirations, whether it's peace, prosperity, or compassion. Offer a simple prayer or meditation, inviting Maitreya's energy to bless your space. This act aligns your heart with the statue's purpose, amplifying its feng shui benefits. Practical examples for home and workplace. To bring these principles to life, consider these scenarios. In a home, imagine a cozy living room where family gathers. Placing a golden Maitreya Buddha on a console table facing the entrance, surrounded by lush green plants, can foster joy and togetherness. The statue's smile becomes a daily reminder to cultivate gratitude, aligning with Buddhist teachings. In a workplace, a small bronze Maitreya on a manager's desk, facing the office door, can inspire confidence and attract positive business opportunities. Ensure the statue is kept clean and free of dust, as this maintains its energetic potency. One personal story comes to mind. A student of mine, a small business owner, struggled with low morale in her shop. Following feng shui advice, she placed a laughing Maitreya Buddha in the southeast corner, facing the entrance, and paired it with a small fountain. Within weeks, she noticed a shift. Customers lingered longer, her staff seemed more cheerful, and sales improved. She attributed this to Maitreya's joyful energy, which she felt encouraged her own kindness toward others. This blend of Buddhist mindfulness and feng shui precision transformed her space and her outlook. As we close this first part, reflect on your own space. Where could Maitreya's radiant energy bring balance? Whether it's your home, office, or meditation corner, his presence can be a catalyst for positive change. In the next part, we'll explore how to consecrate and care for your Maitreya Buddha statue to deepen its spiritual and feng shui impact. If this journey resonates with you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others seeking harmony. Your support helps spread this wisdom, creating a ripple. Effective POSITIVITY. Now, let's deepen this journey. A Maitreya Buddha statue is not merely an object. It's a sacred vessel for compassion, joy, and abundance. To unlock its full potential, we must consecrate it with intention and care for it with reverence. Today, we'll uncover rituals to infuse your statue with spiritual energy and practices to maintain its vibrant chi, ensuring it remains a beacon of hope in your space. If you're finding value in this exploration, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others who seek to transform their environments. Let's dive into the heart of this practice. The power of consecration in Buddhist and feng shui traditions. In Buddhism, consecrating a sacred image known as pratishtha in Sanskrit, or opening the eyes in some traditions, imbues it with spiritual energy, transforming it from a crafted object into a living symbol of divine presence. For Maitreya Buddha, this act invites his qualities of loving kindness, wisdom, and future enlightenment into your space. Feng Shui complements this by emphasizing the flow of qi, which is amplified when objects are imbued with clear intention. Consecration aligns these traditions, creating a synergy that elevates your statue's ability to attract positive energy. As a scholar of Buddhist philosophy, I've witnessed how consecration rituals, performed with sincerity, shift the atmosphere of a space. A consecrated Maitreya statue becomes a focal point for meditation, a reminder of compassion, and a magnet for auspicious qi. Whether you're a devout Buddhist or simply drawn to Maitreya's joyful energy, these practices are accessible to all who approach them with respect. Let's explore a step-by-step consecration process, followed by ongoing care practices to sustain the statue's vibrancy. A simple consecration ritual for Maitreya Buddha. Before beginning, choose a quiet, clean space and a time when you feel calm. Early morning or evening is ideal, as the energy is serene. This ritual blends Buddhist mindfulness with feng shui principles, ensuring your statue resonates with both spiritual and environmental harmony. Prepare the space. Clean the area where the statue will reside, as cleanliness in feng shui clears stagnant qi. Dust the surface, remove clutter, and consider adding a small offering, such as fresh flowers or a bowl of fruit, to honor Maitreya's generosity. Light a candle or incense to purify the air, symbolizing the illumination of wisdom. Cleanse the statue. Gently wipe the Maitreya Buddha statue with a clean, soft cloth dipped in water mixed with a pinch of saffron or sandalwood powder, both revered in Buddhist traditions for their purifying properties. As you cleanse, visualize any negative energy dissolving, leaving the statue radiant. If the statue is new, this step is especially important to remove residual energies from its creation or transport. Set your intention. Sit before the statue, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Reflect on why you've chosen Maitreya, perhaps to invite prosperity, peace, or compassion into your life. In Buddhist practice, intention is the seed of transformation. Silently or aloud, dedicate the statue to your highest aspirations, such as, may this image of Maitreya Buddha bring joy, abundance, and loving kindness to all who enter this space. Offerings and chanting. Place offerings before the statue, such as a small cup of water, symbolizing purity, incense for wisdom, or a coin for prosperity. These align with feng shui's emphasis on activating energy through symbolic elements. Then, chant a mantra associated with Maitreya, such as Om Maitri Maha Maitri Maitri Svaha, a mantra invoking great loving kindness. If chanting feels unfamiliar, simply speak words of gratitude, like "Thank you, Maitreya, for your boundless compassion." The sound of your voice activates the statue's energy. Visualize activation. Imagine a golden light emanating from the statue's heart, filling the room with warmth and positivity. In feng shui, this visualization strengthens the flow of sheng qi, auspicious energy. Picture Maitreya's smile radiating joy, his belly brimming with abundance, and his presence protecting your space. This step seals the consecration. Connecting the statue to your intention. Place the statue. Position the statue in its designated spot, following the feng shui guidelines from part 1 facing the entrance, in the wealth corner, or on an elevated surface. As you place it, offer a final prayer or bow, acknowledging Maitreya's presence. In Buddhist tradition, this gesture of respect deepens your connection to the statue's energy. This ritual need not be elaborate. Sincerity matters more than complexity. If you're unable to perform it yourself, consider inviting a Buddhist, monk, or practitioner to consecrate the statue, especially for larger or significant pieces. Once consecrated, the statue becomes a spiritual anchor, enhancing both your mindfulness practice and your space's feng shui. Caring for your Maitreya Buddha statue. Consecration is the beginning, but ongoing care ensures the statue remains a vibrant source of positive energy. In feng shui, neglected objects can harbor stagnant qi, diminishing their effectiveness. In Buddhism, caring for sacred images reflects devotion and mindfulness. Here are practical and spiritual ways to maintain your Maitreya Buddha statue. Regular cleaning. Dust the statue weekly with a soft cloth to keep its energy clear. Avoid harsh chemicals, as they can disrupt the statue's qi. As you clean, treat. The act as a meditation, focusing on gratitude for Maitreya's presence. A clean statue reflects a clear mind, amplifying its ability to attract prosperity and joy. Refresh offerings. Periodically renew offerings like flowers, water, or fruit, to honor Maitreya's generosity. In feng shui, fresh offerings activate yang energy, keeping the space lively. For example, replace wilted flowers promptly, as they can draw negative qi. These small acts align with Buddhist principles of impermanence and mindfulness. Maintain the surrounding area. Ensure the statue's surroundings remain uncluttered and harmonious. In feng shui, clutter blocks energy flow, while an orderly space enhances qi. Add complementary elements, like a small plant for growth or a mirror to amplify light. But avoid overcrowding the area, as this can overwhelm Maitreya's energy. Periodic reconsecration. Over time, a statue's energy may weaken due to environmental factors or significant life changes. Every year, or during major transitions, for example, moving homes or starting a new business, repeat a simplified version of the consecration. Ritual. This renews the statue's spiritual and feng shui potency, keeping it aligned with your intentions. Engage with the statue. In Buddhist practice, a sacred image is a tool for contemplation. Spend a few moments daily before your Maitreya statue, offering a smile, a prayer, or a moment of silence. This practice strengthens your connection to Maitreya's qualities: compassion, joy, and hope, while reinforcing the statue's role as a feng shui enhancer. A personal reflection. As a historian, I recall visiting a temple in Vietnam where a massive Maitreya Buddha statue stood, its golden surface gleaming under soft light. The monks shared how devotees cared for the statue daily, polishing it with devotion and chanting mantras. Over time, the temple became a magnet for pilgrims seeking solace and blessings. This taught me that care is not just maintenance, it's an act of love that amplifies a sacred object's energy. In my own home, I keep a small wooden Maitreya on a shelf facing the entrance, surrounded by a single orchid. Each morning, I light incense and offer a silent wish for peace. This simple ritual has transformed my space into a haven of calm, proving that small acts of care yield profound results. Looking ahead, consider how you might consecrate and care for your own Maitreya Buddha statue. These practices are not just rituals, they're invitations to live with intention, aligning your space with the boundless compassion of Maitreya. In Part 3, we'll explore how to integrate Maitreya's energy into daily life, combining Buddhist mindfulness with feng shui to sustain long-term harmony. If this journey is inspiring you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others seeking to infuse their lives with positive energy. Your support helps spread this wisdom far and wide. Asterisk, how do we carry Maitreya's radiant joy beyond the statue, embodying his compassion and optimism to sustain harmony in our homes, workplaces, and hearts? By blending Buddhist mindfulness with feng shui wisdom, we'll discover practical ways to live in alignment with Maitreya's promise of a brighter future. If this journey has touched you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others seeking to cultivate joy. Let's complete this exploration together, creating a life filled with loving kindness and abundance. Living Maitreya's teachings in daily life. Maitreya Buddha, the embodiment of loving kindness, Maitri, invites us not only to adorn our spaces, but to transform our inner world. In Buddhist philosophy, external harmony reflects internal balance. A Maitreya statue, placed and consecrated with care, serves as a mirror, reminding us to cultivate the qualities it represents: joy, generosity, and hope. Feng shui, meanwhile, teaches us that our environment shapes our energy, and small daily actions can amplify the flow of Shen Qi, auspicious energy. By integrating these traditions, we create a holistic practice that sustains harmony long-term. As a scholar who has spent decades studying Buddhist texts and feng shui principles, I've seen how aligning mind, body, and space creates a ripple effect, uplifting not just individuals, but entire communities. Maitreya's smile is a call to action, to live with intention, to share kindness, and to trust in the abundance of the universe. Let's explore 5 daily practices that embody Maitreya's energy, blending mindfulness and feng shui to attract positive energy every day. 5 daily practices to embody Maitreya's energy. Morning gratitude meditation. Begin each day with a moment of mindfulness before your Maitreya Buddha statue. Sit comfortably, gaze at his joyful expression, and take 10 deep breaths. With each inhale, visualize golden light filling your heart. With each exhale, release worry or tension. Then, silently offer gratitude for 3 things in your life, perhaps a loving relationship, a stable job, or simply the gift of a new day. This practice aligns with Buddhist teachings on gratitude, kata nyutpi, and feng shui's emphasis on activating positive qi. By starting your day with Maitreya's energy, you set a tone of optimism that permeates your space. Acts of generosity. Maitreya's rounded belly and treasure sack symbolize boundless giving. Emulate this by performing one small act of kindness daily, sharing a meal, offering a compliment, or donating to a cause. In feng shui, generosity circulates energy, preventing stagnation. For example, clearing out unused items from your home, a feng shui practice, and donating them reflects Maitreya's spirit of abundance. These acts not only enhance your space's qi, but also deepen your connection to Buddhist principles of compassion, karuna, mindful space maintenance. Feng shui thrives on order, as clutter disrupts energy flow. Each day, spend 5 minutes tidying the area around your Maitreya statue, dusting the surface, refreshing offerings, or straightening nearby objects. Treat this as a meditative act, focusing on the intention to create harmony. In Buddhist practice, such mindfulness cultivates awareness, sati, aligning your actions with Maitreya's calm presence. A harmonious space reinforces the statue's ability to attract prosperity and peace. Evening reflection with Maitreya. At day's end, pause before your statue to reflect. Light a candle or incense, symbolizing wisdom's light, and consider 3 questions. How did I share joy today? Where did I notice abundance? How can I embody Maitreya's kindness tomorrow? This practice, rooted in Buddhist self-inquiry, vichara, strengthens your spiritual growth while aligning your space's energy with feng shui's flow. Write your reflections in a journal kept near the statue, creating a sacred record of your journey. Affirmations for abundance. Maitreya's promise of a future filled with hope inspires confidence in life's possibilities. Each morning or evening, stand before the statue and recite an affirmation, such as, I am open to joy, prosperity, and loving kindness. In feng shui, words carry vibrational energy, enhancing the qi of your space. In Buddhism, affirmations align with right intention. Samma sankappa, guiding your mind toward positivity. Over time, these words become a bridge between Maitreya's energy and your daily reality. These practices are flexible, adapting to any environment. In a home, imagine starting your day with a gratitude meditation in the living room, where your Maitreya statue faces the entrance. As you tidy the space, you notice how the room feels lighter, inviting family connection. At work, a small Maitreya on your desk inspires an act of generosity, perhaps sharing credit with a colleague, while an evening reflection helps you release workplace stress. These small habits, grounded in Buddhist mindfulness and feng shui, create a cycle of positive energy that sustains harmony. A personal anecdote illustrates this. A friend, a teacher, placed a jade Maitreya statue in her classroom's wealth corner, hoping to foster a nurturing environment. She began each day with a gratitude meditation, inviting students to share what they appreciated. Over time, the classroom became a haven of creativity and respect, with students mirroring her kindness. She credited Maitreya's energy, amplified by daily practices, for this transformation. Her story reminds us that Maitreya's influence extends beyond the statue, touching lives through our actions. To sustain these practices, create a routine that feels natural. Set reminders for your morning meditation or evening reflection, and involve loved ones or colleagues to share the journey. In feng shui, collective energy strengthens qi, while in Buddhism, community, sangha, supports spiritual growth. Periodically, revisit the consecration ritual from Part 2 to renew your statue's energy, ensuring it remains a potent symbol of Maitreya's promise. As we close this journey, reflect on how Maitreya's energy can transform your life. His smile invites you to live with joy, his presence reminds you of abundance, and his teachings guide you toward compassion. Whether through a statue's placement, a consecrated ritual, or daily mindfulness, you have the power to create harmony in your space and heart. If this series has inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others seeking positive energy. Your support helps build a community of light, spreading Maitreya's wisdom far and wide. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. May your home, workplace, and life be filled with the radiant energy of Maitreya Buddha today, tomorrow, and always. Keep shining, and I'll see you in our next journey.